Alrighty, today we are doing some testing, so I have a few minutes until it's time for me to go live. So I am just going to go to my YouTube channel, my testing YouTube channel, switch accounts, video channels, my account that has no subscribers. It says that I am live, which I don't mind. Turn my audio off on my computer, switch this to over here so I can see. I'm gonna change out my graphics. Where is my, I have a pair of headsets here. So I am going to go ahead and put those headsets on so I can hear. And I think I have a pair for headphones down in there. Oh, dang it. I don't know what I did. I hope I didn't do it. Let me see. Where am I at? I think that's the pattern that I want. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to listen and see. I hit a button on the back of my thing, and so I don't even know if the sound is good. So the time is 11:32, and I'm doing my sound and video test to make sure that everything looks good and sounds good. And what you're seeing up here is my scriptures, and those are not my scriptures for today. So on my phone, I'm going to go to youtube.com. I'm going to switch my accounts. Switch my account to my testing channel. I'm going to go to my live. Then I'm going to turn up the audio. Can I hear the audio? What is going on? I can hear the audio. Hello, 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 hello. So let's see what we can do. Does that change how the audio sounds? Does that button change how the audio sounds? Actually, it does, and I like that one better. So I just changed the button again. This is the third setting. So does that change the audio sound? I'm not sure whether or not it changes the audio sound. Do I have popping and clicking? Do I have popping and clicking? Alright, so this is the fourth setting, and I want to know, does it change the audio sound? Do you hear the click? Do I hear popping and clicking? Do I hear popping and clicking? I do not. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to change this back to setting 2 because I like that one. So setting number 2 works for me. And then I'm going to talk. Hey sis, how you doing? It looks good. It looks like it's not overreaching. So one of the things that we want to be aware of, all right, I'm turning over here. Let's see how we look on camera. Graphics. Take the overlays off. How you doing, sis? I am Lady Akilah Hart, and I want to thank you for joining me for another episode of Reality. Listen, I help the pastor's wife. If you are a pastor's wife, I'm looking over there. If you are a pastor's wife, a minister's wife, an elder's wife, a deacon's wife, then you are in the right place. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Reality. I am Lady Akilah Hart, and I help the pastor's wife to become confident in her calling, embrace her own powerful purpose, and emerge as an empowered leader in life, in ministry, and in business. And so, good morning. How are you? I am Lady Akilah Hart. Welcome to another episode of Reality, and I want to welcome you and ask you a question. Hey, sis, how you doing? Hello, this is Lady Akilah Hart, and I want to welcome you to another episode of Reality. Hello, this is Lady Akilah Hart, and I want to welcome you to another episode of Reality. Hello, this is Lady Akilah Hart, and I want to welcome you to another episode. Let me go into my system sound settings real quick. Sound settings, input, USB. Okay. All right. Now move that over there so I can continue to see that. Good morning, sis. Welcome to another episode. Good morning, sis. How you doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, sis, wherever you are. I have a question for you. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm just working on my sound. I want to get my sound levels up so that when I actually record, I'm testing my sound. So when I actually record and transfer it to the radio, it has a good sound. Tell me, does this sound good to you? I'm just talking. I want to say how you doing. My job is to help the pastor's wife become confident in her calling, embrace her own powerful purpose, and emerge as an empowered leader in life, in ministry, and in business. You are joining me for the Reality, and I want to welcome you. How you doing? How does that sound, Rose? Does it sound good? Does it sound bad? Do you hear popping? Do you hear clicking? Do you hear echo? Do you hear?
It sounds good.
It sounds good? Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. So what I'm doing right now is I am loading up my...
I don't hear anything but like, you know how it's like if it's quiet, and if it was like quiet, that's how it would sound. You know how it is when it's quiet.
Right. So what I'm doing right now is I'm loading up my stuff, and this is just my test. I have 20 minutes until everything starts, and so I like to let it run for a minute, make sure that my internet is running good. Oh, I've done something incorrectly. Hold on. It's going to stop recording for a minute, and it might come back up. Cancel. turn off the Wi-Fi. Let's see what happens. So it's recording. I just turned off the Wi-Fi, and I don't even know if over here it's going to skip. Oh God, I hate dry eyes. That hurt it.
It's not skipping. It sounds better when the internet is on.
You said the sound quality got better just now?
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious? Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad I remembered to turn off the Wi-Fi, because the Wi-Fi, I turned off the Wi-Fi and put in the Ethernet. This is called an Ethernet cord. I also call it a hardwire cord. So if I say put in a hardwire, it's not wireless, it's a hard wire, a physical wire. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. Hardwire. Rosie, I need you to hardwire something. What you gonna do? Find an Ethernet cable and plug it into a wall jack or a, what do you call that back there? I don't even remember. But you know, the little network thing, a hub or a switch. Those are called hubs and switches. So you're going to find a hub, you're going to find a switch, you're going to plug it in, or find a wall jack and plug it in. Those are called RJ45 cables, hardwire. So just so you know, and I'm going to continue talking. I always continue talking in my tests because I like to go back and see my tests and know which settings work best for me. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add in my templates. I'm going to go to pictures. I'm going to go to my personal folder. I'm going to go to social media. I'm going to click on the folder called YouTube. I'm going to click on the folder that says thumbnails. I'm going to click on the folder that says reality. I'm going to click on the folder that says scripture slides. I'm going to click on today's date, which is 0404. I'm going to click on my reality scriptures. I'm going to load these up one at a time. So but when you ask him, be sure that you are in faith. So we're going to do that one first, and then we're going to do the second one second. Their loyalty is, and they are unstable in everything that they do. Such people should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Is that the way I put it in there? And then I'm going to add scripture number 3. And then I'm going to add my scripture number 4. So these are my scriptures for the day. And I know when I lean in, the sound sounds even clearer, but I want to be comfortable, so I have to turn it up.
Your chair closer.
That's as close as I can go without my legs feeling uncomfortable. We still sounding good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me just make sure my scriptures are in the correct order. History. Unstable in everything they do is the last one. Okay. So that is good. So we're looking good over here on YouTube. Can I find a picture of a train? Picture of 3-car train with locomotive at each end.
What's a locomotive? Excuse me.
The locomotive. Okay, I don't see it. The locomotive is what pulls the train. Girl, your breath is kicking. I got that on tape. You need to go take care of that. Give me. Girl, go take care of that. And thank you so much for helping me with my sound. I really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, close the door. I'm about to start recording in a few minutes.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, that's it for our test for today. Everything looks good. What is going on here? Oh. Hmm.